Meditation 4. No-gi Advanced Free Roll. This is an advanced meditation on Jiu Jitsu focused on no-gi free rolling. The techniques and positions described in this meditation should be familiar to those with 4 or more years practicing Jiu Jitsu. Start by finding a quiet place to focus. You can sit on a cushion as you might in traditional meditation practice, go outside for a walk, or even break a sweat on your treadmill or bike. No matter the place or activity, attempt to stay focused during this meditation, and most importantly, try to place yourself in first-person perspective. Instead of viewing Jiu-Jitsu from the outside as you would while watching a video instructional, attempt to view the described action from your own eyes, from the practitioner's perspective. Let's begin. You are at home at your Jiu-Jitsu academy. The firm mats feel familiar beneath your feet. You are stretched and warmed up, ready to roll. You take a deep breath sitting across from your training partner. You bump fists with your partner and begin your practice. You both stand and circle, feinting in and out to test your partner's reactions. Your partner shoots in on a low single, but you easily sprawl, driving down on his shoulders. He disengages and you both circle again. He paws at your head with a few shallow collar ties before dropping low and shooting in for another fast single. This time he gets deeper on your leg, but you are still able to counter with a heavy sprawl that breaks his grip. He moves fast, transitioning to an underhook and clasping behind your back with his other hand to secure a body lock. He starts to move towards your back, and you know you need to act quickly. You counter with a whizzer to stop him, pull his cross elbow in with your other hand, and quickly turn your hips and lift your leg to toss him with a big harai goshi. You land on top in side control, but your partner is already scrambling. He turtles to his knees and digs for an underhook. You pummel for your own underhook, securing it to deposit him back into side control. He starts to turtle again, and you respond by quickly shifting to north-south position and switching your hands to secure a kimura grip. He keeps his elbow tight to prevent you from freeing his arm and attacking the kimura, so you transition. You drop back for the arm bar with one foot wedged up towards his armpit and the other leg across his face. You maintain the kimura grip as you try to break his defense. Just as you rip his arm free, he hitchhikes away from the break, spinning to his knees. You counter by catching the omoplata across his shoulder. He's ready for it, though. He rolls free and spins towards you to take top position. Your partner stands to pass your open guard. He shuffles and tries to quick-step to either side. You circle your legs and switch your hips to keep him at bay. He pauses. You take the opportunity to sit up into a seated guard with your hands out front. You take a deep breath and smile as a bead of sweat trickles down your brow. He tries to take a long step to the inside space between your legs, but you meet his forward leg with shin on shin. You grab behind his leg and elevate with your shin as you drop your head inside. You shoot your leg upwards and plant your foot on his hip to secure single leg X, or ashigarami. You immediately attempt to elevate your hips and off-balance him to the side, but he uses his far leg to maintain his stance. He peels your foot off his hip to backstep, but you quickly counter by pulling him forward with your other foot at his haunches. He's forced to plant his hands on the floor, and you capitalize on the opportunity, bringing your far foot across to reverse X-guard and all the way through to lock your legs into saddle position, or cross-ashi, as he's reversed onto his back. You reach to capture the second leg, but your partner does well to keep it away from you. He hides his heel towards your body and starts to turn away and build his base. As he starts to pull his knee free, you attempt to transition to bear trap, but he's too fast. He pulls out and stands. You breathe deeply and take a seated guard again as he circles. He steps in quickly and you meet him with shin on shin again, but this time he disperses his weight onto your knee to prevent you from getting beneath him. Planting his hands on the mat and using his other foot underneath the leg entanglement, he kicks his foot free to take the inside position. He traps your elevated leg in a headquarters squat and pressures into you. You attempt to off-balance him, but he plants his hands on your body and on the mat to maintain position. You try to circle your pinned leg to recover shin on shin, but he keeps your leg pinned with his knee. You feel your legs start to burn, carrying his weight. Frustrated, you push against his pressuring knee with your hands, attempting to free your trapped leg. He smiles and takes the opportunity, punching his hand to the mat inside your outstretched arm and slicing his knee all the way across your body to the opposite side. He drives his head forward, secures an underhook, and passes your guard. You breathe hard and attempt a quick hip escape, but he stays tight to you in side control. He switches his hips to face your legs and threatens the mount. He starts to dig your far elbow out to attack a kimura, so you flatten your body and bring your elbow in tight. He takes the opportunity to slide his knee over into mount. You feel his pressure and try to breathe calmly. He starts to wedge your elbow and open your arm up. He advances his knees towards the high mount. You don't like it, so you shift your hips to the side and retreat the elbow to your body, but he's too quick. He turns with you and captures your shoulder against his chest. He controls one of your wrists as he turns you over to take your back. You stop the quick attempt at your neck with wrist control, but he quickly isolates your other arm with his foot. Now it's 2-on-1. You desperately defend, hand-fighting and turning your hips towards the floor. He slices beneath your chin with the blade of his hand, and you feel the strangle constrict your arteries. The world seems to pulse, and your vision blurs. Time to tap. He releases the strangle, and you both sit up to your knees. You savor the feeling as the world around you pieces together again, the firm give of the mats beneath you, the sweat-tinged air of the academy, your team surrounding you, each person zoned into their own unique struggle for survival. You breathe deeply and smile. Time to go again. Nice work. Though this certainly doesn't replace physical effort and contact, you can stay sharp with continued mental training and visualization. Jiu Jitsu is within you, on or off the mats. Harness it